Washington, CNN. Donald Trump has been president for 30 weeks, or 210 days if you are counting. He's had a handful, 2-ish, weeks that could reasonably be described by neutral observers as good. The rest of his weeks as president fall somewhere between not very good and disastrously bad. But what are the absolute worst weeks Trump has endured? Below, I've ranked Trump's 6 worst weeks. I am defining a week for the purposes of this discussion as Monday to Sunday. What weeks did I miss? Send me an email at sillyzoo@cnn.com and I'll add to this post if need be. On March 2nd, Attorney General Jeff Sessions recused himself from the ongoing FBI probe into Russian meddling in the 2016 election, a decision that not only caught Trump by surprise but made him very angry. Months later, Trump would still be fuming at Sessions for that decision, believing, wrongly, that it led to the appointment of a special prosecutor. This whole narrative is a way of saving face for Democrats losing an election that everyone thought they were supposed to win, Trump tweeted. The Democrats are overplaying their hand. They lost the election, and now they have lost their grip on reality. 2 days later, Trump, on an early Saturday morning at Mar-a-Lago, tweeted this: "Terrible. Just found out that Obama had my wires tapped in Trump Tower just before the victory. Nothing found. This is McCarthyism." He went on to tweet that President Obama was a bad, or sick, guy. Thus began a months-long, and still ongoing, attempt by Trump's senior staff to find something, anything, that backed up this claim. So far, nothing. The week began with Trump undermining his own administration, and his own past assertions, on the so-called travel ban. Tweeted Trump, "The Justice Department should have stayed with the original travel ban, not the watered-down, politically correct version they submitted to SC." Trump also attacked London Mayor Sadiq Khan for his response to the terror attacks on June 3 in his city. Pathetic excuse by London Mayor Sadiq Khan, who had to think fast on his "no reason to be alarmed" statement. "MSM is working hard to sell it," tweeted Trump. Trump misinterpreted Khan's comments. The mayor was trying to calm Londoners by telling them not to be alarmed by the increased police presence in the wake of the attack. Then came the big, bad moment of the week for Trump: fired FBI Director James Comey's testimony in front of Congress. Comey's written testimony delivered a series of body blows to Trump, including that the president asked for Comey's loyalty at a January 27 dinner at the White House and urged Comey to let go of the FBI investigation into former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn at a White House meeting on February 14. Evidence for Trump's claim that Obama ordered Trump Tower be wiretapped in the 2016 election. Comey, pre-firing, testifies on Capitol Hill and says 2 very bad things for Trump. 1. He confirms that the ongoing FBI investigation into Russia's involvement in the 2016 election includes looking into whether any Trump campaign aides aided the foreign government in its efforts, and 2, he says, in stark terms, that there is evidence for Trump's claim that Obama ordered Trump Tower be wiretapped in the 2016 election. After his White House works to trace the Comey firing to a memo outlining his many mistakes in the 2016 election penned by Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, Trump does an interview with Lester Holt in which he tells the NBC anchor, "What I did is I was going to fire Comey. My decision. I was going to fire regardless of recommendation. Rosenstein made a recommendation. He's highly respected. Very good guy. Very smart guy. The Democrats like him. The Republicans like him. He made a recommendation. But regardless of recommendation, I was going to fire Comey." By Thursday, newly installed White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci has become a massive national story, thanks to an off-the-rails interview with CNN's New Day and then an even more explosive interview with The New Yorker's Ryan Lizzo. In the Lizzo interviews, Scaramucci calls Chief of Staff Reince Priebus a paranoid schizophrenic and alleges that Chief Strategist Steve Bannon is way more flexible than he looks. Technically, this week isn't over yet. Trump still has 48 hours to make it even worse. But, even if he does nothing bad between now and Sunday, the damage done to not only to his presidency but also the Republican Party and the country is significant. By Thursday, Trump was defending the culture being destroyed by those who push to remove Confederate statues. Sad to see the history and culture of our great country being ripped apart with the removal of our beautiful statues and monuments, he tweeted.